They heard the call of their order's founder, Sister Elizabeth Briere. A summons of love, caring, and purpose.
I was about 19. I entered the convent.
It's been 64 years since I left home to become a sister.
17, I left right after high school.
They left their parents as teens, young women on a selfless mission of faith, never looking back, trusting in their vocation.
Make a joyful noise to God, all the earth.
Day after day, for more than 6 decades, these Sisters of Charity have devoted their lives to the people of Greater Lowell.
All math classes are going to be going to AA.
Their resourceful order founding 4 schools, a hospital, and a continuum of care for the elderly at the Deauville campus.
I wasn't the football type that much.
Their mantra is a simple and powerful one.
Certainly compassion, I think would be the overarching theme.
Compassionate care is really important.
The Merrimack River brought industry and the mill girls to Lowell. The Sisters of Charity of Ottawa brought their compassion.
From the school to the hospital to the nursing home, and they've always been evident in my life. And they've been in the community and have been a vocal part of the community for all of that time. So if you meet the sisters, you don't forget the sisters.
Hey, sweetie.
What's the hardest part of being a sister of charity? If you see a need, you respond to it in whatever way you can.
You're all beautiful today.
And I think the hardest part is seeing so many needs around us and not always having the resources to respond.
It's a journey. It's not so much a process. And is it easy? No. It's not easy. It's something that you just choose to do every day that we're together.
Joy Gatal. Sarada Kofana.
I was taught by Sister Jackie and Sister Therese, Sister Jean in 8th grade, and Sister Priscilla all the way through.
So now you know what you're getting into. You're getting into the story.
We'd have her birthday party every year, and that was a special time for the students because she would have no homework for all the kids. It was a big celebration. Everyone would go down to her office, surprise her on her birthday with by singing Happy Birthday. And the big mystery was, how old is Sister Priscilla, right?
Both of my daughters graduated from St. Jean d'Arc School. We credit the success they've had in education with the early learning they had at St. Jean d'Arc.
I always tell my teachers that the students will remember you long after everything you've taught them. I need people that students can look like and emulate.
On the other side of the Merrimack, at their beloved Bashan Hall, the Grey Nuns have a unique partnership with the Massachusetts Department of Children and Families. They give young women a home and a better future.
I think it's super approachable, very motherly-like, and that's really good. You feel the compassion, you feel the love when you come in, so I think that's important.
It has helped me to grow and get to know the girls more and more and to love them as who they are.
I love the young, and they know I do love them. Sometimes it's tough love, but they're open for change.
There was a really family atmosphere that they created at St. Joseph's, which was quite unique. And at the time, Sister Thibodeau was the head administrator. She would walk the floors, which is unusual for an administrator. They set the bar for everybody. I think their openness, they had a great communication with the physicians. They were, compassionate people.
Hi, Charlie. How are you, Dee?
Good.
What makes Deauville special is our mission. And the mission here is palpable. The Sisters of Charity of Ottawa are the quiet leaders of Deauville and always have been. The values of respect and care for the poor and care for each other and advocacy.
You're in good hands, Alice.
I know her.
I remember sitting in the first board meeting and delivering the message, we're going to be profitable, and I had the sisters, especially Sister Priscilla, look at me and say, you're thinking with your head, think with your heart. I had no idea what that meant. It took me about 10 years to figure it out.
It's going to start at 11:30. We're going to start bringing people down.
My intent was to get a couple months experience and move on to Little General because, you know, working in a nursing home is not kind of at the top of anybody's list of things to aspire to. And I fell in love with the population here, the people that I care for.
You like your work?
I love my work.
The mission of the sisters, I think that what they do is very important. I think that it's their commitment to dignity and their compassion for the residents and the staff.
Boy, that shows how much I love you, huh?
There was a patient that was here on the subacute unit, and she was a young lady. She was in her 60s, and she was dying. We had to help her in her last few hours to make it the best that we could be. She wanted us to be able to go outside by the beautiful garden and sit by the pond. We were able to move her outside in a special chair so that her family could sit with her.
Compassion is not just feeling sorry for somebody, it's actually getting inside their skin, walking around in it for a while, and feeling the way they feel. And that's what we try to do with the people we serve.
A devotion to the community, to people, making people's lives better. They give of themselves for betterment of the community.
People have said that the Grey Nuns of the Cross have had an impact on the city of Lowell and its history. I stand on shoulders that are so tall, it's amazing.